President Biden dropped out of the presidential race. The major change in the 2024 presidential election has led to response around the nation and right here in East Texas. Local Republican Party leaders shared their take on this development. 1st District Congressman Nathaniel Moran says he believes the Republican Party should not change its strategy.
Republican message doesn't change because regardless of who they put in as the nominee, the policies are still the same. We're still going to be talking about the same failed policies of the Biden administration and the Democratic Party, and the Republicans need to continue to talk about policies, regardless of who their nominee is as a person.
This comes after accusations of President Biden's mental acuity. 17th District Congressman Pete Sessions says has impacted the Democratic Party.
A good bit of anxiousness within the party because up and down, there are also candidates for House, United States Congress, and the Senate are all very nervous and all recognize that if the president's on the ballot, he's aged out.
Sessions says that led to Biden stepping down in favor of Vice President Kamala Harris. To the idea of a potential presidential nominee in Kamala Harris, Smith County GOP Chairman David Stein says,
she has not been effective. I still go back to the fact is that at the very beginning, she was appointed as the border czar to close our border. What in the world has she done the entire time that she has vice president?
House Speaker Mike Johnson has said that there may be legal repercussions for someone replacing Biden on the Democratic ticket. With 14 million Americans already having voted for President Biden to be on the ticket, Congressman Moran is concerned about not following the will of the American public.
As the Democratic Party bosses are simply ignoring the will of their own constituents who elected Biden to be their nominee, and they are trying to circumvent that and bring in somebody new at the last minute, and they're likely going to try to circumvent some of the state laws along the way too. So I would expect to see some challenges.
In Sessions' opinion, it comes down to policies.
Democrat elected officials, including the vice president, have all been staunchly behind the same policies that Joe Biden has pushed and that do not work. So I don't see a lot of pivoting.
Madeline McCrory, East Texas News Weekend.